it's Tanny Games here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about some things that you might not have noticed or may have missed with the reveals that we had yesterday. We had the developer update and we also had the key art revealed. Now I have to apologize, I guess. I did share the key art in my Discord. I also used the key art as cover art on one of my videos, and that was posted technically before Dreamlight Valley had posted it on their socials. Now Dreamlight Valley had posted it in their brand kit information, so none of it was like how would you describe, like, I hadn't hacked into any game files or anything to get it. You can anyone can access the brand stuff from their website. It is on the main Dreamlight Valley web page. So I just want to make that clear. I have not done anything like hacky to get that. It was posted by them to their brand information, so I just want to stress that and make that clear. And unfortunately, when I was doing everything, I edited the video, I recorded it, and then I made the thumbnail afterwards, and I completely forgot that not everything that was on the thumbnail was shown in the trailer. Most of it was, but not all of it, so just want to get that off my chest first of all. So let's talk about some of the things that maybe you didn't notice perhaps. So the first thing I'm going to talk about does relate to the key art, which they did post on their socials eventually. And on the key art we have a croc companion. Now, the Croc Companion looks absolutely adorable. It's in this kind of like Dapper Day style, which is just like kind of iconic and stuff like that. I honestly think this Croc Companion looks super, super cute. I am curious as to if the Croc Companion is a Star Path item or a premium shop. I don't think there's any indication out there as to which it's going to be. I think it could easily be a Star Path one. We could easily have it as the Star Path companion. But either way, Croc looks super cute. Love it. Think it's adorable. Now, the next thing is the recipes. Now, we did get a first look at the recipes in the developer update. You can see them in the sort of the room setup when they talk about the Star Path items. On the back there are a couple of new dishes. There looks to be some kind of lobster crawfish kind of dish, and then there appears to be like a shrimp and rice dish. Now unfortunately, I'm going to admit I'm not very well versed in that kind of cuisine. It's just not something that I had access to kind of growing up. There does seem to be a bit of a talk about it being one potentially being a seafood boil, which I think could very well be the case, and that would make sense, and that would be like that would be a new dish in game because we don't have that. The next thing, the shrimp and rice, maybe it's just a like a Cajun shrimp and rice recipe or something like that. Not sure if there's a specific name for the dish or not, but perhaps it's something like that. Either way, they do look like cool recipes, and not only that, but they were also shown on the key art. On the key art, we have a look at Tiana's stool that she's getting, and with that you can see the two new dishes there. Now I do have a feeling there's going to be more than two dishes, like with Tiana coming to the game with her culinary delights that she's bringing. We're going to have to get more than two dishes, so I think there's a good chance we are going to get more. I do wonder if there's going to be some variation on like the gumbo and potentially the beignets, because we have a gumbo and beignets dish already in game. So I wonder if they could mix it up, maybe do an alternative, whether we could get some sort of flavored beignets, or if they just name it as like Tiana's beignets and there's like a secret added recipe or ingredient, I should say. And again, with the gumbo, maybe we have like Tiana's gumbo or something like that. I don't know. I think it would be cool to kind of have, but we'll just have to wait and see. I do think that potentially we will get more than these two recipes that have been shown. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about is the mannequin poses that we see when the developers talk about the presets, the favorites, and stuff like that. We can see these set up image presets for these different clothing, and the poses that the mannequins have in the image are different to anything that we have in game. I am intrigued by this. Does this mean we are getting more mannequins? Is this a hint at potential future posing that we could get in camera mode, perhaps? I don't know. Either way, that's got to be something new, because I think it's very surprising that they've created these renders and these models for no reason when they have preset mannequin looks and stuff like that that they could just use. So the fact that they've shown these different kind of looks makes me think we're either getting some extra mannequins that we could make, which means I will check again like I do every update if we can put mannequins outside. It's my dream to do that. I don't think they're gonna ever add it, but I need mannequins outdoors. I need to place my mannequins outdoors. That's like my one hope. So you know, perhaps we could be getting more mannequins, or perhaps, like I said, it's a hint at posing that we could do in the future, maybe in photos and stuff like that. Just looking at the designs, they have to be different, and there has to be a reason why they've created these different renders. There has to be. So I think that's pretty exciting at the potential with that. The next thing I want to talk about, which is related to this, is it seems like the presets we can do is limited to 4. So don't get rid of your mannequins just yet. Don't get rid of your clothing rooms or anything like that, because I think we're limited to just 4 presets. If you watch the clip, you'll see that there's an add new button. And when you click that add new and the new preset is added, there's no more add new button. So I think we are limited by those presets, and that's it. So if you have a setup in like Daisy's store, because in Daisy's store you can actually put an unlimited amount of mannequins. Well, for as much space there is. I do need to preface that. It's only unlimited to how much space there is. But you can basically put more mannequins in there. So if you are setting up, like if you want an area for set outfits, Daisy's store is perfect for it, because you can put down more than 4 mannequins, whereas in your homes each room is limited to like 4 mannequins. I think it's 4. Is it 5? It's 4 or 5 anyway. So that's definitely like a little tip for you all if you want to use Daisy's boutique to place more mannequins down and use that as like a wardrobe setup. But yeah, I'm a bit gutted that there seems to be a limit to presets. I hope that's something that maybe they change in the future. Maybe because it's a new feature, we are just limited to this, and hopefully that's something they expand on. A bit like the custom clothing, I kind of hope that eventually we get more than the like 50 custom clothing sets. I don't know what to describe it as, but basically we're limited to like 50 designs. So I hope that's something they expand on as well. So maybe this is all stuff that might happen in the future, but for now it does look like the outfit presets is limited to 4. So don't tear down your like wardrobes, your clothing things and whatnot. I wouldn't do that just yet, because it does look like we might only be limited to 4. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about, so the fifth and final thing that you might not have noticed. I know the socials are going big with this, so you probably are aware of it, but it looks like Belle is getting a redesign, yes. So in the clip, in the developer update, we see a scene inside Tiana's restaurant with lots of villagers, and one of those villagers is Belle, who looks decidedly different. um so I don't know how to feel about this. I know people have been wanting a redesign for Belle for a long time. It's hard for me to kind of judge because I want to see her in game, like close up, because we do only see her for a very limited short space of time in a clip. You know, I feel like sometimes you need to look at these characters a bit closer up to kind of decipher. It does look like potentially she could look better. I think it's just because it's different. I think that's why I'm a bit thrown off by it. But I think overall, I think it will be good. I want to see it in person. It does look like they've changed her dress slightly. Her dress looks like it flows a bit better, and also a slight change in colour too. So all very, very exciting things, I must admit. Let me know, out of these things, what are you most excited for? What do you think of the recipes that we've seen? What do you think of the crop companion? Do you think we're going to get more mannequins, or do you think it's a hint at future poses? How do you feel about the presets for clothing being limited to just 4? And also, what do you think of Belle's redesign? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, and I always love interacting and commenting with you guys and things like that. So thank you for all the recent love shown on the videos and the love in the Discord and all your support and everything like that. It's really appreciated. But I'm going to wrap this video up here for now. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a little like if any of this information was new to you or you are indeed excited by. And I guess I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.